Alright, got it. I'm about to email you 3 different things.
What is this layout?
It's 2 links and there's 1 link and 2 documents.
Good afternoon.
And I went to the Bears game yesterday.
You had a lit weekend. You sick. You was outside in the cold.
Trust me, I'm not sick.
Throw this away from me.
Yeah, we won. Won 150 off them.
Oh, the Bears did win because I saw somebody post. Oh, now all y'all Bears fans.
Oh, yeah.
I said the Bears must have won. What's up, Facebook?
You got a minute and a half to the intro. You want to do it? Or you want to wait for tomorrow?
I could do it. I think. I'm trying to fix this layout.
With that double?
Yeah, how do
I don't know. I haven't been able to.
Oh, had vertical preview. Oh, they can't see.
No.
But that's dumb.
I know. I can see it.
What's up, Letitia? Thank you. I am back. Thank God. I'll be right back now.
How many? 50.
Hey, what happened to the candy bowls, bro?
EBT got cut off, bro.
Who?
The EBT got cut off.
Oh, man.
We ain't like it used to be, man.
What's this song?
It's called One Way. 15 seconds. Got Tamala Man. She be coming up with, she used to come up with it all the time. 5, 4, 3, 2.
There's only one way, and that's the Lord's way. Choose ye this day that you will trust and serve in the Lord. This your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It is my favorite day of the week. It is Monday, and most people don't like Monday, but you know what? I appreciate every day. Adam is shaking his head, but any day that the good Lord gives me an opportunity, I'm excited. On yesterday, which definitely my favorite day, Sunday, I went to church and my pastor, Bishop David Ty Willie, preached a profound message. What if the Lord had not been on my side? And you know what? That is a question that you should ponder on and thank God that he is on your side, because all of those stray bullets, those robberies, those attacks, those diseases that didn't take you out, it was because God is on your side. So I'm excited to be back in the studio. Listen, I'm excited to see Jarrell and Adam and Tammy. Man, what my welcome back music? You know what, these guys. Jarrell was about to clap. I'm like, I said music. He about to say, hey man. But listen, we got a great show for you today. We got a day of hot topics. Tamir Fair and I will be on the air. So as Charmaine from Uncle Remus Saucy Fried Chicken always says, call your friends and your frenemies and tell them to tune in to the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390.
I'm State Representative LaShawn.
One more.
And I'm Lester Barclay, Honorary Consul of Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm.
Tony Norman, Juan the Creator, how are you?
As airports reopen and families reconnect, Jamaica needs our continued support. Donate online at myjack.org. That's myjack, M-I-J-A-C.org.
They're still collecting donations.
Or drop off supplies like tarps, first aid supplies, canned food, and generators at Chatham Community Center or Agape Kingdom Generation Church in Skokie. Chatham Community Center.
Hey, bro, you heard about that shooting in Chicago?
That broke my heart.
You got any information about that?
Do we have that story?
Generation Church in
Do anybody know who they were aiming at? They
She's going to have another story, so you take one. I don't even know. I remember it was a Friday night. And my homie said there had been a shooting. 8 people shot. That's all I know. I didn't ask too much. I was not too tipsy. So I don't remember all the facts.
You was out there?
No, I'm saying I was out at Friendsgiving in Indiana.
Like 2 blocks from here.
Yeah. I know. Jason Neely, what's going on?
Do you know what happened? Other than
them idiots.
Other than 8 people.
That's what's getting me, bro. Is I keep asking people and nobody got no information, bro. Usually when it's something like that, everybody kind of like the streets talk.
Gossip.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody said anything, bro. Which maybe y'all got some solid guys with y'all.
Yeah.
Or
Where's your conspiracy brain going with this one?
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting on it too.
Agent provocateurs, G. You feel me? They keep lighting up downtown, bro. Make downtown look unsafe. Now they get to bring the National Guard.
I thought of that. I thought of that.
Bro, there ain't never been this many crimes downtown. Now, I know it's a new day and these young boys going crazy. I get it, G. But it ain't never been crazy downtown like this, G.
In front of the theater.
Bro, it's getting cracking in places they ain't never got.
I think it was just somebody that knew somebody and he just happened to be in the crowd. That's what I do think. That's what I really
and as long as you in Chicago, that's always
that's all you can think.
That's all. Yeah. No, that's probably very likely.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like to think outside the box.
What was very likely?
That it was just
somebody
a guy.
Called they op.
Yeah, so he just knew somebody and he just happened to be in a group.
However,
I believe that's what happened.
That's not fun enough though.
Fun.
But I also can get with Jarrell.
The fun is nuts.
Bro, they keep trying.
Could have been a setup.
National Guard coming, boy. And they gonna kick everybody up downtown. And they gonna put gates up around the area.
Oh, don't say all that.
Oh, it gets better. Wait till the second part. You ain't gonna be able to leave your house in 5 years.
Well,
They're gonna tell you look, they got all of these shootings. Trump then got shot. Kirk then got murdered.
You see they got this stuff I sent?
You sent some more?
I sent it should say ITR on the.
What's that?
This is she wanted this printed about Reverend Jesse Jackson. Then I gotta get stories. You're pre-recording with us today?
Yep, right after.
Yep.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Best way to reach new customers is by building the best.
Was that a burp?
There's no better place to find you.
You didn't get it?
No, I did get it.
Oh, okay. I see that draft.
We got in the raw coming up, bro. You want to do it? Or you want to wait?
No, you do what's going on.
So you want to do it?
Yeah.
All right. How much time? You got 30 seconds.
I'm like Freddie, Jarrell. I stay ready.
All right. We got 10 seconds.
Quick as 20 seconds.
I know. I'm like, wait, what?
I got 30 seconds.
You want 30 seconds to 2 seconds.
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
So what's going on is Mayor Johnson has proposed a $16.6 billion budget for fiscal year 2026, which included several revenue-raising measures, most notably a proposed corporate, and I quote, head tax, end quote, that would levy a fee, originally a $21 per employee charge, on large companies in order to fund a new community safety fund aimed at violence prevention, mental health services, and youth programs. At a recent meeting of the 35-member Chicago City Council Finance Committee, however, the budget did not advance for a full council vote. The committee rejected the revenue options 10 to 25 in the vote. The head tax had originally been proposed for companies with 100 or more employees. The administration briefly amended it to target those with over 200 employees, then reverted back to the 100 threshold. In response to the committee's rejection, Johnson held a post-meeting press conference in which he urged Chicago residents to contact their alderperson, often colloquially called their alders, and make it clear they do not want their property taxes raised, saying that the head tax was a way to avoid shifting the burden onto homeowners. He also cited a report showing property taxes in Chicago rose 11.6%, while taxes on business properties increased only 0.9%, especially burdening homeowners on the south and west sides of the city. And as a homeowner, I got my tax bill, and it is astronomically higher than it should be. And so this is the problem. So Mayor Johnson made clear he would veto any budget that includes a property tax increase, a grocery tax, or a garbage fee increase. He also said the Finance Committee and alderpersons should take more time, a recess until the first week of December was called, to propose alternative means of closing a $1.15 billion budget gap. Now, the article notes two major streams of opposition. Some alderpersons opposed the head tax on the grounds that it could negatively impact businesses, especially in sectors like restaurants, even though the tax was designed for companies with at least 100 employees. So if a restaurant, and I'm not saying if I'm agreeing or not agreeing, but I'm just stating my opinion here. If a restaurant has over 100 employees, that's a fairly large restaurant. And so I don't think that's going to affect most restaurants. Now, community organizers, including those from the Chicago Black Voter Project and the grassroots coalition known as the People's Unity Platform, criticized the committee's vote as prioritizing corporations over working people and Black and Latin communities, especially in neighborhoods facing rising housing costs and tax burdens. Johnson said if the head tax is enacted with the 100 employee threshold, the administration plans to create a new grant program to assist small and medium businesses in disadvantaged areas, in tourism/investment zones, and in food scarce neighborhoods. Finally, the budget proposal includes a $2.1 billion allocation for the Chicago Police Department in 2026, a 0.8% increase over the previous year. And Johnson reiterated that he will not support layoffs. So in essence, Johnson's budget put forward a progressive tax shift targeting large employers. To avoid increasing the financial burden on homeowners, the Finance Committee rejected the path. Johnson is now urging civic engagement, calling alderpersons, and signaling he will only approve a budget without tax increases on households while giving alderpersons more time to present the solution. So, believers, I want to hear from you. I want you to call 855-999-1390. That's 855-999-1390. Let me know, what do you think about the city's budget and this proposed $16.6 billion budget for fiscal year 2026? Do you think that companies with at least 100 employees should be paying a head tax to fund these initiatives that the mayor is talking about? Call 855-999-1390 and let me know your thoughts. Should the city council approve the head tax on 100 plus employees for companies? Or should we be increasing grocery tax, garbage taxes, and all these other taxes that affect us? Call us 855-999-1390. Until then, you know, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And this joy that I have, the world didn't give it. The budget council didn't give it. The mayor didn't give it. Donald Trump didn't give it. God gave it to me, and the world can't take it away. So it's Lisa Bellamy, joy, right here on the Brunch Bunch.
You know what they do have to stop taxing is sports betting. Out of 40 states, we're the one state that has a 50-cent tax on every single bet. Get out of here.
Complaining about that last week.
Yes.
But if y'all making all that money,
I don't care.
50 cents.
What's the 50 cent for?
Because if I
J.B. Pritzker bet $3.5 million last year. What? Come on, bro.
so tell him to
He
take
should
the
know.
tax away.
That's what I'm saying. I want LaShawn to get elected so he can do it for me.
Can he do that from Congress?
I have no idea. I got no idea. That's the only politician I really know. So I'm going to lean on him. But it really makes no sense. It's classic Illinois. It's annoying.
Every time I just want to put $5 in.
Nope. It's got to be a parlay for 10 or straight for 50. And then DraftKings is the only one that covers it. All the other betting sites don't bet.
So it don't show how many people watching no more?
It does. It
should.
I use chalkboard, bro. They don't charge me.
Chalkboard? What is that?
Chalkboard. It's like DraftKings.
DraftKings don't charge you if you go a $10 parlay or $50 straight.
He charges you about a 50-cent slip, though.
I don't like it.
No, they don't charge you for the 50 cent if you go $10 parlay.
But if they charge you 50 cents.
If you go 5, it's $5.50. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like that.
Anything less than 10.
I'm not messing with that, bro.
Maybe less the bet to 450, so it's 5 even.
No.
Yeah.
No, because then I'm losing 50
You
cents
lose-
if I win.
They're
Bro.
taking 50 cents
No.
regardless.
That's why I lose the chalkboard, bro.
$10.
Nah,
$10
that's
makes
only
every bet worth it.
Nah, man.
Yeah, bro, that's how you
And
get
I'm
up
sure
quick.
on mine. Why not?
You gotta get up quick. I don't want to build slowly off of a $5
Did you do
bet.
anything to the layout at all?
It matters, bro.
Put that $50 on like a minus 300. That's a free.
Don't worry about it.
Try refreshing.
Free $20-something
Yeah,
dollars.
so
The
anything
multiplier is
less
the same regardless, bro. We put 5 or put in 10.
No, but it's more money.
Yeah, I get that, bro, but the ratio is the same, bro. Like,
The rich is way more.
We need a new mayor. Anybody calling Jarrell? Jay Smooth, you heard me?
I heard you say
Oh, man. Oh, nobody care about the head tax.
The headset, is that like corporations?
Yes, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, they're not going to be all of them leaving. But they have corporation tax.
I got the headphones.
Yes.
He's also calling for a economic blackout for Black Friday.
Who?
Yeah, Johnson. Encouraging people not to
DeJohn.
shop.
We don't need a new mayor. I think the
He
mayor
ain't
has
stopping me.
common sense.
He ain't stopping me from going Black Friday shopping. I'm going to get the deals. Sorry.
But Black Friday now is Black November because everybody got sales.
Nah, the Cyber Monday's nice.
Mhm.
I like Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday's
Some
nice.
shoes, maybe. Shoes, probably.
I only got courtside Bulls tickets last year for like super cheap.
Well, they were also terrible last year.
Yeah, true. They ain't doing that this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably not happening this year.
Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm in 174
Oh, he didn't bring
years,
Stacy's thing.
has devastated Jamaica.
Stacy,
It's
huh?
compulsory
These
of
are the other stories for pre-record?
Yes.
Jamaican
He's not coming, but
donate online.
he had a promotion that he wanted to promote on some of the shows. Just want to have him.
Wednesday.
He's not coming. We're not having a show.
Wednesday?
No, we're not having a show on Wednesday. Tammy's not going to be here.
Canned food
Uh-oh.
and
Here's the
generators at
Yeah,
Chatham
so-
Community Center or Agape Kingdom
So,
Generation
Stacy
Church
sent
in Skokie. Chatham
basically a breakdown of
Community
his
Center,
promotion.
8800 South
He
Skyline.
was promoted on this promotion. He was doing a holiday promotion that he was going to promote on the show. We're not having.
Agape Kingdom Generation Church in Skokie. 7520 Skokie Boulevard, Monday
You
through
sent it to me.
Saturday.
Tammy told you, what did she tell you?
Call
She put in the,
773
she's not gonna be here Wednesday?
She put it in the group chat and she texted me.
One mission.
I asked her.
Be fabulous.
Y'all ain't gonna be here either, are you?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Be social.
No. I mean, no, there's no show. And we're pre-recording.
No, I'm saying y'all didn't want to come Wednesday. Right. You ain't sounding.
Not if I don't have to.
Be different. Be queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw that.
Squeeze comes in two distinct fragrances, the sensual pure royale and the alluring forbidden kiss.
Tomorrow, the tax people.
Go to bequeeze.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That's
You won't.
BEQUEEZE.com. Bequeeze.
What the
Dot
heck?
com.
Ready to make the clean one?
I texted you. I haven't.
It's time to refinance.
Oh, you did that.
More money back in your pocket. Meet Patricia Lake, your trusted executive loan officer, specializing in first-time home buyers with programs as low as 1% down. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing for better rates,
Say it again.
Patricia has the knowledge, experience, and care to guide
Come
you
on.
every step of the way.
It's been playing, ain't it?
773
Yes.
900 today.
Right, that's what I've looked. So I just heard. I've texted that. Trust me, I'm like, wait a minute. Let me check that right now. See, usually the commercials are down when I'm in here, so I don't pay attention. But I'm glad I heard it because I was like, wait a minute, I think some invoices are due.
The commercial that just played.
What happened?
We was talking about the commercial that just played.
Yeah. What's something wrong with it?
No.
No, it's perfect. It's your favorite AI.
Y'all know it's a song on the radio that's like AI.
There's an
100%.
AI artist
Trying
that's
to-
going
trying to
on.
see-
Is my girl coming?
And I don't like it, bro.
She
Oh.
said she just gonna be
If you gonna AI a song, at least make it good.
Yeah, it's an AI artist song like
you know what song I'm talking about?
I haven't heard the song, but I know the artist. The AI artist.
The one that got signed.
The one that got signed, and her song is charting on Billboard.
This is a song that it came out when I was in high school.
Why are we calling it her? It's a robot. Right? Come on.
Well, because the person who made it and wrote the lyrics and does the voice is a woman. But
all right, are we gonna go in the raw? We gonna go.
She can't sing.
We gonna play a song.
I'm gonna come in.
And that sounds like she's an author. That's what it sounds like. She write a book.
Then we'll go to a song.
You already know?
Yeah.
There's like clearly a talent.
Just write songs for actual.
5. You already know?
That's so much more.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You're rocking with the Brunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson. And listen, it is Money Monday, and you know Latricia May used to come in each and every Monday to talk to you all about how to build generational wealth through real estate. And you know what? She may not be physically in the studio, but we want to make sure that you understand that if you're looking to buy a home, sell your home, or guess what? Refinance your home in this perfect time with low interest rates, you want to give Latricia May a call at 773-909-9002. That's 773-909-9002. If you have not been paying attention, interest rates are going down. And Latricia would always say when she's here, when is the right time to buy? Anytime is the right time to buy. All times, Adam, is the right time to buy. And listen, if you get in where the interest rate may be a little higher, like now the interest rates are coming down, you can refinance and you can save some money. But as long as you own the land, because Adam, here's why all times are a good time to buy.
Why?
Because they're making more of everything except land. And so you got to get it while the getting is good. If not, you won't be able to get that land. The worst feeling in the world is to see your dream home and you wait around because you're waiting on interest rates to drop and somebody else go buy your dream home and it's no longer available. But the good thing is there will always be some other places. But call Latricia May at 773-909-9002. That's 773-909-9002. Tell her you heard on the Brunch Fund that she has some great programs available for first-time home buyers or people looking to refinance, and she will help you. And then you'll be saying, like Kirk Franklin, all things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to his purpose. So make sure you are following his purpose and go get your home. It's Kirk Franklin, all things right here on the Brunch Fund.
Property taxes going up 100.
Now wait a minute, you ain't lying about that. But guess what? Property taxes go up, and then guess what else goes up? There's a domino effect.
What? Property value?
Rent goes up. Your landlord, all they do when the property taxes go up is pass those up to. I know, so every year, but now that everybody got high property taxes, guess what they doing? Going up on tenants' rent, and you only got to give them I think 30-day notice.
Yeah, it might be 60.
60 if you're going up over a certain percent. Because they can raise your rent to whatever they want.
If it's a little light, they can give you 30 though.
If it's just up in general.
If it's like under, if it's like $50, 100. But if it's like $500, they got to give you.
I'll pay the extra 50. You can pay your property taxes.
If it's 50,
yeah.
I'm good.
50 is not.
We start getting into the hundreds.
Right.
The hundreds. That's
An extra couple hundred. You be like, all right. And then there's another couple hundred the next year. Fam, that's not how jobs work.
That's not how jobs work at all. And it'd be the worst.
How many years about living in the city? Like,
is Tamir on the way?
She's just running late.
What, 5-6 years now?
We got about 2 minutes.
I've been lucky not one time.
Okay. I'll come in and do another story.
We have plenty of stories.
No, because I feel like and I keep asking for this. I'm going to ask Zoe. I know I ask often. I need the commercial list. Can you get that for me? Make sure. I need a list of all of our current commercials. Some stay and some go. But we won't know.
Yeah, exactly. You still got.
No, you just get a hit to your bank account.
Yeah. You still got.
So that's why you can own your own stuff. And when your property taxes go up, usually that coincides with property values going up. which means you probably got some equity in your home that you can pull out and fix up whatever you want to fix up.
Landlord keep adding to my rent. I ain't gonna have no capital to be owner of nothing. This is getting out of hand, my boy. We got 45. Yo.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
All right, Adam. He said we got 45 in 2 seconds. He could be like, you got 5 seconds.
Got 30 seconds. Right there.
Shador Sanders now starting QB. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, they finally let him start and he won.
He was good.
They let him start and he won.
We got 15.
Mm-hmm.
That was what they're looking for. That's so hard. That was what they were looking for.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God can do all things. Listen, late Friday night in downtown Chicago's Loop District, 2 shootings took place, leaving 1 teenager dead and 8 others wounded. The first incident occurred at around 9:50 p.m. near the intersection of State and Randolph, around the popular area near the Chicago Theater, and of course, right across the street from ABC 7 News. Police say officers on patrol heard gunfire into a large gathering in the 100 block of North State Street and found 7 victims aged 13 to 17 years old. All were taken to hospitals, either Stroger or Lurie, in fair to good condition. About 30 minutes later, a second shooting happened in the 100 block of South Dearborn near Adams and Dearborn. 2 more people were shot. The fatality was a 14-year-old named Armani Floyd, and an 18-year-old man was also wounded, taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital in serious condition with a leg wound. Now, the shootings occurred amid downtown holiday celebrations. Earlier that evening, the city had lit its official Christmas tree in Millennium Park, and the first night of the Christkindle Market was underway, meaning the area was packed with people. Now, in response, Mayor Brandon Johnson said during a Saturday media conference that extra officers had been deployed for the gathering, but that the violent incidents still occur. He emphasized that large crowds constrain police mobility and urged young people to stay away from unauthorized gatherings advertised on social media. Also noted, 18 people were arrested that night and 5 guns were recovered, though none of the suspects in the 2 shootings have been arrested yet. The article points out the incident marks the 2nd consecutive year that a shooting has taken place in the Loop on the weekend of the Christkindle Market and tree lighting events. There is a $10,000 reward offered by Cook County Crime Stoppers for information leading to arrests in the 2 shootings. If you see something, say something. Listen, we have got to speak up. These things continue to happen because we don't speak up. Parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, tell your kids, which first of all, they shouldn't have been outside 13 to 17 at 10 o'clock at night in downtown Chicago. That is crazy work. Did I say that right? Crazy work. That's bananas. Second thing is, I want to say, I'm going to just say this. Shame on you parents for allowing your kids to be. I cannot be out at 13 downtown Chicago at 10 o'clock at night. And that's the saddest part. Secondly, we know, and a lot of our listeners are probably grandparents. No shade. I mean, we got a whole diverse. But grandparents, tell your kids, especially the grandkids, grandparents got to start checking in at this point. You know what? Call Jarrell and ask him where his son at 9 o'clock at night. Just do a check. Not just Jarrell. I just needed a name to use. Call Susie. I don't know no Susie. Call Vicky and ask her where her baby at when it's 9 o'clock at night. Before you go to sleep, then just checking. If they say, oh, out with their friends, then, we got some problems. But we got to start holding each other accountable because there's no reason those kids should have been out. And adults, when you're seeing on social media, I don't see it. So maybe one of these Gen Zers can tell me, because these flash mobs come from posts on social media, I heard. Yeah. They put up and put out where they're going to go. You need to report those posts. We need to figure out how to get in front of this, because if you see, do you all ever see it?
I don't see it in real time because that's not my age demographic. Yeah. But I usually see posts of people my age or older saying, "Hey, I heard that kids are gonna be here. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't go outside."
So, all right, now we need to be sending that stuff in because this is when I saw that on the news. I saw the video. I woke up. This happened for when I woke up Saturday morning. Saw the video. I was heartbroken, and we see the news, and you kind of get immune to hearing these stories. You grow up in the hood, you hear gunshots, you don't jump and run no more because you're like now it's 3 blocks away because you're so used to hearing it. But I saw the video, and it was an elderly couple out there that could not run as fast as they wanted to get away from the shootings. And they could have been killed because of idiot young people. And so but don't allow this to help the narrative from certain people that are saying that Chicago is just a dangerous city. It's a war zone. It's murders everywhere. You can still enjoy downtown. You just have to be cognizant of where you at and who you with. Now, for me, common sense is if I see a group, I don't care if they black, white, yellow, purple. I see a group of teenagers together. I'm crossing the street. I'm turning the corner. I don't want no smoke. I don't even want to be around them. We just, unfortunately, I know we talked about it on the show last week, the mother who got jumped by those teenagers. Now, here's the deal. Parents don't want to hold the kids accountable, but as soon as one of the kids are shot because they out here doing something wrong, then we on the news crying and saying, but they were a good kid. Let's not have to spin these stories and have to do this and keep burying babies because we're not holding each other accountable and we're not watching our kids. At the bottom line, watch your kids, watch your grandkids. It's our responsibility. Maybe we need to create a check-in system. Now, Jarrell is a conspiracy theorist at times, and he believed that he asked the question. You want to say it, Jarrell? No. It makes for great conversation, great radio. Listen, because until I saw, Jarrell was under the impression that maybe are we under attack by certain organizations and groups that are causing these type of things to happen to help the narrative that we need help and that we need the National Guard. Now, we know in the Black Lives Matter movement, when it first started and they were marching, there were proof and videos that there were people intercepting these marches and sent to cause a ruckus and chaos. And so, that could be it. But at the end of the day, my statement still rings true. 13-year-olds should not be downtown at 10 o'clock at night. Stores are not even open on State Street at 10 o'clock at night. So that's the biggest issue right there. Now, our kids are losing. I was going to say it can't be drugs. They're only 13, but they out at 10 o'clock at night. They doing something, So we're praying for our city. We're praying for our country. And we're praying that what we're going through right now in this current political, for one night, only for one night, because weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. So I'm praying that our morning comes and that this one night is over soon. It's Ty Tribbett, only one night, right here on the Brunch. What's up, Jeremy?
I didn't know the ages.
So his name Jarrell, huh, bro? Yeah, Jarrell is my producer. That was the first day I could think about.
All right, so check it out. What you supposed to do if you before the weapons come out? What you supposed to do? You see some kids acting up, bro? Because you not their parent.
What are you gonna do?
All right, so I'm at a dilemma.
Group kids, guys.
I'm at kind of OG. I'm at a dilemma, bro. I was at the gas station last week, right? I know, but I was at the gas station last week, right? And it was 2 little 10-year-olds, bro. Yeah. And they was tormenting like a 50-year-old dude, like a 50-year-old dude who had just got off of work, bro. Mm-hmm. He went to the bathroom, bro. They banging on the bathroom door while he in there.
Why is that dude not saying nothing?
He did say something to them, bro.
50 ain't old.
No. He did say something to them because they was terrorizing people in the gas station, and he said something to him, and now they following him. They following him in the gas station. They following him out the gas station. They still screaming at him and still yelling at him. And then they get to like the pumps, and they start taking stuff out the garbage can and throwing it at him, right? And my first thought was like, All right,
You can't just go snatch his kid.
You can't snatch him.
Either.
Exactly, bro. My first thought was, where's dad at? Because I'm about to see what time it is, bro. And I'm
so happy to see you.
But I'm looking around, bro, and all I see is like a 19-year-old.
What's wrong with this lady? She come in on 10.
What is looking like a mom, like a sister or something, bro?
I need you to take this music. I have layered 4 different songs on top of my post, and I can't get it off. So when this finishes, I need you to take them off, okay? So I saved it so you could do it. Okay.
I don't look confused. You okay?
I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
That was a lot of information.
I got it. She put the video up. She accidentally put
I didn't put it up. I was editing it. What is it?
In the raw.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Yay.
What song do you want?
I want
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, take that one off. Huh?
Little Jams.
What's Little Jams?
Press delete.
What'd you do?
I know. Nobody wants.
It's a little acts of kindness. That's the one. Oh, see, I thought that was gonna delete the whole thing.
Only one night though. That's the problem. Nobody called because nobody's paying attention to what's going on politically.
Yeah. But it's
That's
Janet
sad.
Jackson is underneath that. I want that one gone.
EBT is back already. EBT been back, I thought. Yeah, a week now.
Because the video has it.
You got 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute.
That's fine.
Oh, mute the video. See, I knew it. What's up, Facebook? Happy Monday, booze. What?
So you can't whoop somebody else's kid.
Now wait, back to that story because that made me almost want to whoop them.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something to him.
Who?
Like that shit, you should be able to legally whoop a kid if they're throwing garbage at you.
If you're going to
if somebody hawk spit at you, you should be able to kill them.
A 10-year-old though.
Not hello.
That's what I do in traffic.
A 10-year-old.
Not a 10-year-old. But I'm saying if somebody hawk spit at
He
you.
talking about 2 10-year-olds come in the gas station. You tell them to calm down, and then they start following you around. You go in the bathroom, they beating on your door, and then they start throwing garbage at you. What you gonna do?
Kids, 10 years old, bro.
The views and opinion of Tamara.
If you're not 10 at that point.
Let's go. We going in, y'all.
Perfect. Post it.
Do it got a caption?
I'll save it as a draft.
So this is a public service announcement. I was scrolling and about 2:00 in the morning, and I saw this wonderful post about Trump's new criteria for banks to lend up to $250,000 to people who are trying to open up their business with zero documentation, limited documentation, very low interest rates, blah, blah, blah. Very inviting, right? Then I fact checked it with some of my political friends, and they said they have no idea what that is. I want you guys to be aware of this, because until we actually fact check it, don't go doing it, okay? Because when we see these things we do it a lot. We see these things on Instagram, Facebook, all your different socials, and then we get excited and we start spending money like the lotto before we even win. And then if we find out that it's fake news. So before you go doing that, let us send you exactly how it is supposed to be done, if in fact it can be done. But what is a fact is that Trump is expected to unveil new healthcare cost proposals. And recently, the White House announced a new healthcare framework aimed at addressing a brewing cost crisis under the Affordable Care Act. Can someone please tell me why they changed it from Obamacare? It was
because it's going to be Trump care.
Now, and so with the premium subsidies set to expire December 31st, millions of Americans who will rely on these credits face sharp increases in their monthly insurance costs. Some estimates suggest premiums could double, like the taxes in Chicago, or not necessarily just Cook County. Well, the core of the proposal is a 2-year extension for the ACA premium tax credits, giving Congress time to act, helping cushion Americans against precipitous price hikes. Well, that's not simply a straight continuation. Well, the plan attaches several new limits and structural changes. Key elements of the proposal include an eligibility cap on subsidy recipients. Under the plan, individuals earning up to roughly 700% of the poverty line, that's a federal FPL, will remain eligible for subsidies. The income cap aligns with discussions among the bipartisan group of senators. My suggestion is you go and look at what the FPL is. You can just find it easily online, compare that to your income, and see if you fall within that 700%. 700% is really big, qualifying a lot of people. So a requirement for minimum premium payments by enrollees aimed at addressing conservative concerns that some people are enrolled in subsidized plans without contributing. Another key factor is a shift toward giving people more direct control over healthcare dollars. Specifically, the plan proposes that part of the tax credit money could be used into tax advantage savings accounts, and that's akin to health savings accounts if individuals choose lower premium plans. Well, the idea is to move away from sinking subsidy dollars primarily into insurers and instead let consumers hold more decision-making power, which I think is really good. Well, the proposal also asks Congress to appropriate funds for cost-sharing reductions, which will help reduce out-of-pocket costs for ACA enrollees. Now, for those of you who are wondering why we are constantly talking about healthcare now, because open enrollment is now. And if you are looking for a perfect, semi-perfect, nothing is perfect, but a semi-perfect plan for you, now is the time. You don't want to miss this enrollment period because then it gets even higher. Politically, the proposals place Trump and his administration in a delicate balancing act. On one hand, the risk of allowing subsidies to lapse is very real. Premium numbers rising steeply could trigger public backlash ahead of upcoming elections. And if everything is about elections, guess what? Jasmine Crockett broke it down for you. So for those of you who are on socials, go and see what Jasmine Crockett said about the midterm elections that have already been happening around the country and how impactful it's going to be on your healthcare prices. And on the other hardline conservatives within his party are wary of continuing any form of ACA subsidies without major reform or even a full repeal. As such, the proposal can be seen as a stopgap or a temporary extension to avert immediate disruption, but with the intention of introducing reforms that shift the system's mechanics. Well, Senate Republicans have already committed to letting Democratic votes vote on the tax credits in December as a part of the prior deal. For millions of Americans shopping for 2026 health insurance plans, the stakes are high. So while you're shopping on Black Friday, make sure you get your healthcare plan in place before you spend $1 on a gift for someone else. And without legislative action, they face significantly higher premiums, and some may forego coverage altogether. Well, the administration's proposal seeks to give them breathing space while changing how the subsidies work. Subsidies are definitely a necessity right now.
Yes. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this?
I thought that I said my thoughts all through this entire.
Well, I want your final thoughts, Jerry Springer.
My final thought is that we have to be very diligent, and we got to read the fine lines on these plans, right? Because that Biden administration, a lot of people criticize the Biden administration, but one of the greatest things that the Biden administration did was for people who had rising healthcare costs, and particularly those with diabetes, capped it at like $35 for their medications. That helped a ton of people live. There's no other way to go about it. These are kind of caps that we need to see. And so while you're making all of these legislative decisions to help create a bigger gap for people of color, you're also creating a gap for people that are void of color, because it's more people that are void
of color. I love that. You know what? I'm sorry. Where did that just come from?
It was in my head.
You know what? Did you drink before you got here?
So a little bit. No, I was drinking this weekend. If you guys looked at you know I don't drink, right? But I was drinking this weekend because let me tell you something. This past week was a humdinger. I didn't say dinger. It was a humdinger. Like, I don't drink because I don't have a tolerance for drinking. And then, of course, they called in the cavalry to come and get me, but I was cool. I was nice, right? So, but you know what? It is a travesty that so many things are going on in the world, and I feel like it's up to me to fix them, right?
Well, of course, you're Superwoman, but I did do some side-by-side comparisons of the ACA and Trump's proposed health plan. So currently, the ACA provides premium tax credits. The government pays subsidies directly to insurers to reduce the cost of premiums for eligible enrollees. Under Trump's proposal, he's shifting away from insurer direct subsidies towards giving the money directly to individuals, cash or account, so they purchase their own insurance. He also supports a 2-year extension of existing ACA subsidies in the short term, but with new eligibility caps. Now, this shift could increase flexibility, but also risk affordability for higher risk individuals. Now, under the ACA, marketplaces require plans to cover, and I quote, essential health benefits, protect pre-existing conditions, allow children on parents' plans until age 26. Trump's agenda emphasizes more state flexibility and loosening some ACA mandates, benefit definitions, plan types, and giving more control to consumers. Now, my opinion is more choice is good for healthy individuals, less so for those with chronic or big health care needs. So we went on and on. I'm going to have this print, kind of not printed, but screenshot it so that we can share
and concisely so that people can not be.
Because we want to know side by side. Because we keep, I said at church yesterday, because we had a elected official come who is running for office. And of course, I was asked to do the introduction. But when they left, I said, we have to pay attention to everybody who's running for all of the offices that are up right now, because our lives are depending on it. And we can't just vote our conscience or what we think or what we heard. We got to really dissect what's going on, because fake news is real, especially when it comes to, I almost said politician time, elected season, the season of election season.
Well, I just want to comment on what you said about giving monies directly to people, and then they can pick and choose their own health plan. Typically, and I'm a witness of it, that doesn't work. Typically, when you give money directly to people, they use it for other things.
Yeah, they paying their cable bill, they cell phone.
Then they
Jarrell taking the girl out with it.
So then they still are in a quandary because they don't have health insurance. I'm firsthand know that, because we give subsidies, and then when I say to people who get sick, well, what happened to your health insurance? Oh yeah, I didn't use it for that. Hello, you didn't use it for that. Well, what about now?
Well, why you sick?
That's why you remain sick. So I don't think for millions of Americans that is the best answer. And if the government pays for subsidies, guess what? That means we are paying for subsidies, because people think the government is this big czar entity. But truthfully, in this Republic of the United States, the government is still of the people, by the people, and supposed to be for the people.
FUBU.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know. We got a lot of work to do, but that's why we got to make sure.
But we didn't have this much work to do. We now have so much more work to do.
Well, when God gives you a gift and you don't use it, He'll take it away. And
but I think
if we got all these gifts and skills to work and we're not working, I guess you got to, every once in a while, somebody got to come shake the tree.
No, you know what? Let me say this to you. You sounding real right-wingish sometimes.
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God.
Yes, you
that
do.
had nothing to do with right or left. I'm just saying, we're here, we got to work, and we got to continue to work. We shouldn't have never stopped working, first of all. I think Black folks got too lackadaisical, and that's why the people void of color.
You know what? I'm trying to figure out some of the things you guys resonate with amaze me, because I was looking back at some of our old productions, and I said, oh, today was a great day to stay home. I had this bunny hat on, and I said, I look like a snow bunny, and they went crazy. All of the youngsters in here went crazy.
I remember that.
And I don't understand I still don't get what the whole snow bunny thing was. Void of color is the opposite of people of color. I'm
going to send you a clip of Mr. Nate's neighborhood. Mr. Nate's neighborhood.
Mr. Nate's neighborhood.
It's a new, AI, you can make videos now. And so Mr. Nate is like Mr. Rogers. And the white woman came up and said, Mr. Nate, I heard you don't help white women. And he said, of course I help snow bunnies.
Well, let me tell you, something you said really resonated with me, because people are listening to fake news and taking it for facts. We were at a fundraiser for LaShawn Ford this past week, and a gentleman came in and he said that he was a Muslim, and he said that he did not resonate with the congressman or Ford, because they were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Honorable Minister Farrakhan. He said that he personally heard the minister be bashed by one or both of them. And so then he was talking like so bad, and then LaShawn came and he was like, "Hey, man, how you been?" Like, I don't understand. So then LaShawn started to dispel all of the preconceived notions that he had, and it resonated with him. I'm saying that to say, don't give up on the people who are misinformed. Actually take the time to inform them about what they've heard or what they thought they heard. And if you have receipts, pull those receipts up so that people can say that they now are very informed and that they are back into the mindset of voting. Because this gentleman said he wasn't going to vote at all. Hats off to LaShawn Ford, because he actually took the time to really re-educate this gentleman. When he left, he had a different countenance about him. So it is extremely important that we take and pay attention to all of these midterm elections around the country, because they're going to shape, reshape, or make or break our nation.
And everybody on social media is trying to break down what these things are, but we just got to know it for ourselves. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. Because recently the Trump administration announced that they're declassifying a lot of professional titles. But I watched the video, and I still got to fact check it, that is not as true as we believe, and that he's doing that so that the colleges cannot charge you whatever they want to charge you, because you could get approved for loans, federal student loans, at whatever price they set. And so he's trying to bring the price of education down. So the cost
of money.
Right. Yep. So
well,
we got to just pay attention to it all, because you never know. But if we don't study and look into these things, we'll be like that brother who came in spilling all those lies.
Yeah, I mean, he thought they were facts. But you know what? I told you guys last week that we are going to give you a list of vendors, because, of course, we're boycotting on Black Friday, but this is the list of the real Black Fridays that you actually can go ahead and use. So be aware. We're going to post it. If you have vendors that you want us to put on that list, please inbox us on all of our socials and we will add them to the list.
I don't want to leave.
Okay, well, stay. In the meantime, in between time, we want to encourage you to keep love 24 live. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them. Show someone that you do know how much you love them. Lead with love. Land on love. I love you, Action Jackson.
Tamir Fair on the air, I love you. Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you too.
Modi, I love you. Y'all stay optimistic. Hey, what's going on, Gary? Hey, Dana. Lolo, what to do? Apple Castle Homes. Y'all, send me those.
Thank you, Letitia.
Those vendors that you want us to put on the real Black Friday list, because we are going to publish them tomorrow, Wednesday, so that on Friday, when Black Friday happens, you guys will have your list of approved vendors. Now, they're not approved by anybody but us. However, we hope that you approve what we have approved. All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. What's up, Zoe? D. John Buick, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
I think if somebody's kids are at these teen takeovers and get caught for shooting or stealing, and it's after a certain time, I think the parents should be held liable too.
Well, let me
no
say
kid,
this.
no 13.
Most of them group homes and all that.
Not most of them.
A lot of them do.
Let me say
well,
this.
the foster parent need to be in trouble.
I'm gonna give you a scenario, y'all. I was on a podcast on Friday. I want your opinion, because that was a very good thing that you said, because a lot of people are of the opinion that we should hold parents accountable. Mm-hmm. The young man who, his name is Dave, last name is Davis. He's from the Bay Area, but now he's living in Atlanta. Got a great Kitchen on the Couch podcast, right? And when I tell you he cooked some food, to talk to him, to look at him, you don't know his story. So let me dive into what his story is. Are we still live?
Yep.
That's perfect. So his story is that his dad and his mom separated. His mom had a boyfriend. The boyfriend abused her serially. And so to the point where she was disfigured for a while. Mm. And so then the brother, his younger brother, killed the boyfriend. She went through every portal that you were supposed to. She got a restraining order on him. She got everything that she was supposed to legally. Don't you know they charged the brother and the mother, and she was the victim? So in cases like that, should they charge the mother, or should the law enforcement be held accountable for not protecting that mother?
That's a great point. I'd like to hear more of the story.
Yeah, you gotta have more details.
I gotta have more details.
What do you mean? I just gave you all the details in brief.
Only because I be watching like Law and Order and I be seeing these stories. It's like, wait, was the mother in the room? Was she there?
Y'all didn't say that when you just said you needed all the details to have the parents.
Well,
hold on, let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
The parents to be accountable legally for what their children do. You didn't say that.
I said if your kid, right?
Exactly.
I said if your kid is out past 10 o'clock and out 13 and 10 o'clock and shooting on State Street, you should be held liable too. Because why is your kid out at 10 o'clock?
Do you know if that parent has reported that child? Do you know any of those things? Because in my scenario, the mother did everything legally that was legally available to her to get protected.
So what if you found out that the mother told the son to shoot the dad?
The mother didn't.
But you don't know that.
I do know that because in that story.
What if she was in the room and she didn't stop him? Or what if she hid the gun? Or what if she helped clean it up? I mean,
because me and my mama would have came up with that plan quick.
Oh, Lord. Jarrell, mama, I hope you're not. But no, my point is, Tammy, if MJ is 13 years old and he's outside past 10 o'clock and do something wrong, and I didn't report him, I don't care that he outside, and he just shot somebody, robbed somebody, I should be held liable because why is my kid who's underage still outside? I'm not saying go to jail for years, but there has to be some type of consequences to make other parents say,
suppose that child snuck out. Suppose the child snuck out.
That's the situation. If they're teenagers and stuff,
suppose the mother has been calling about the child sneaking out, running away, all
but
that.
that's different. You got proof. If it ain't documented, it didn't happen.
That's my point.
But if if your kid is always out, and I mean, I see your point. Right?
A restraining order is proof. It's proof that they went down to the courthouse, got a legal restraining order on this gentleman. Do you know how many parents I have just right recently at West Austin? How many parents I have where they've gone and done everything possible, even parents of spouses of police officers who killed the spouse and got off, and they did everything they were supposed to do. Everything.
So is the mom still in jail?
No, she's out now.
She out. So she didn't spend a lot of time in jail.
She spent a lot of time in jail. If she spent any days in jail, she spent a lot of time in jail. Because why? This gentleman is now deceased. And don't get me wrong, loss of life is always a sad situation, but you tried to make somebody lose their life and they just got to you first.
Yeah.
So like somebody in the studio said that was self-defense. Self-defense.
Right.
When you found out the lady started to fight and all of that, then it's not self-defense no more, if that's what happened, bro. And I didn't hear people call the police on me and they started to fight. So just because she made a restraining order don't mean she not.
Great point.
That's why I said we just need more detail. I'm not saying she did or didn't. I'm just saying it's too easy to poke over.
But we also know that the system fails us over and over, and it's not new, unfortunately.
And conversely, the system only fails, I won't say only, but typically fails people of color. And people void of color, you get your nail broke. It's on the ABC News. They broke her nail when they were trying to steal her purse, and we need to find the nail. Like, literally, come on. I mean, I know that's a stretch. There's no facts to that.
I mean, look at Jonathan Majors. He hurt the girl's finger trying to get him off. Get her off.
Well, that's true.
Assault. I mean,
yeah.
You're a black man, bro. Anybody can just.
Well, you all got to see behind the scenes. Thank you for staying tuned in with us.
Yep, we did.
When it comes to blaming the
You're
parents,
just talking about
the situation. Like, because I mean, for example, for those kids who jumped that mother, you saw how the parents reacted. They didn't really show that they cared.
And then I was gonna say, bro, what happened if there's two kids, one of them in foster care, and one of them got parents that care? You gonna charge the parents that care, but the kid that's in foster care is
you charge the foster care parent
so
too.
What if it's a group home, or what if it's
charge them?
I mean, see, it's a lot of
Eventually
extenuating
eventually
circumstances
you gonna
that
get
need
back
to be
to that.
considered in
Eventually
that.
you gonna get back to DCFS and all of that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't charge DCFS.
You can't find them.
DCFS can be
Yeah,
charged
you can
because
be
DCFS
charged.
has been found
DCFS
negligent
gonna
too.
get charged by
Yeah.
all of these kids bad.
Well, that and then they need to fix their systems and protocols.
Now y'all sound like Trump. Now we just derailed the whole thing, right? No, bro. Like,
Because I think the biggest thing is that's a situation that there needs to be an investigation into.
Yeah.
What are the conditions that these kids are living under? What are you teaching?
we
What are
already
you showing
have
them?
those cases though. That's what we have social workers for, bro. And the social worker can only do so much, bro. That's why I said we could put them in foster care, but if they run away or they just don't do what the foster
Whoever
care
is managing the
And-
facility that they living in and them kids outside should be dealt with too.
You think so, bro?
Yep.
Because that's just the person getting
That's
a $20
just like
hour
saying-
job.
See you all. Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
we
shame,
done.
bro.
That's just like
Bro.
saying if
Huh.
I'm
you
getting paid $20
Oh,
to watch
she's
some
talking
bad
to him.
kids.
No, not
They
some
can
bad kid, the
They can
worst
go.
of kids, bro. You talking about
Like
foster
the
care
worst
kids with no
of kids,
parents,
yeah.
bro. Alternative
No guidance.
schools
I'ma
do
stay
it
in
now.
my
That's out the
office
door
and
already.
read.
guidance.
You talking about kids that don't go to school, bro?
Yeah.
Like 14-year-olds that don't go to school.
We
bro.
need more belts, better and stronger villages made of different generations that enforces discipline, structure, and accountability.
2 pair of
We
home-
need
Sherry
to put-
Douglas, I'm with you.
we need to put prayer back in the schools. I'm sorry. When we took prayer out of the schools, it was like nobody had this spirit watching over you, right? And we stopped
This could have been
bringing
one of our stories too.
kids up in the word.
Yeah.
Because when you were in the word, if your parents weren't there, you knew God was watching you. Now
Bring
it's like
back Vacation Bible School.
Oh man.
the government. The government took prayer out of the school.
It's the government.
Who's the government?
We,
He trying to get you to say the party.
no, he's talking about the people. He's saying the people.
It just seemed that they, took prayer out of schools right around the same time that, Anyway.
That what, Mr. Conspiracy
No, it ain't
Theory?
no conspiracy.
It's a fact.
The United States
Right.
The United States is a corporation. Corporations typically do not have.
Do you see on Twitter the
No, it's an
Department of
80s
Homeland Security account? It's actually one of the stories, but Twitter has an update now. You can see the country origin of every account or whatever. And they went on the Homeland Security account. It was basically Israel.
Jesus Christ.
They own it though, right?
See,
What, Twitter?
No,
see
no,
that
no.
that goes right back
That
to what
could have
we were
been
saying
AI.
last week.
We don't
No,
know.
it wasn't.
We
No,
don't
it
know.
wasn't. No, because they actually fact checked it. They put it through Grok. They put it through ChatGPT.
They
They said,
They
"Is
got
this the
Trump.
original source?"
They
It was the
got
original
Trump.
source.
Trump is owned by these people.
They have everybody.
Yeah, they got
No, it won't
They have
come
all
back until the
communication, all
first. It came
transportation, all
and
education.
they
got it
didn't
all.
answer.
They got
They
us.
went
They
upstairs.
got us.
I mean, they tried
I
to
was
go
about- as a
upstairs
matter of fact,
instead
can
of
you-
coming
can you check,
downstairs,
the
and then they
Gmail?
took it back. So now they
Still
won't get it
stuff
until the first.
It's
Okay, Facebook, I'm sorry. I hope you all enjoyed this behind the scenes.
But your
We
guy
gotta
was
get up
there.
out of here, but tune in tomorrow. If
Mhm.
it's the Lord's
Visit
will, I'll
tomorrow.
be here.
Superstar, bro.